Hi, my fellow YouTube creators, my bliss babies. Good Sunday morning to you from Vancouver, Canada. I finally have a full day off. Nothing on my plate. No working, no part-time job, no socials to go to, no mom to check in today. Today is a day for me. My husband's out in the studio creating, and I'll tell you about what he's creating in a second. But anyways, what this video is going to be about is I have a response to Dash of Faith put out a video, and it's called Why I Stopped Making Flashy Thumbnails on my YouTube, and I'm so glad to hear that. And by the end of this video, if you're stuck with getting out there producing content, whether you're someone that hasn't produced anything or you're on your journey and you find that you're putting videos out and no one's looking at them and you're a little bit like, what do I post about? So by the end of this video, I'm going to talk about 7 things that'll sort of get your brain in gear. And by the end of this video, you'll want to post. And then Auntie AJ will get you going. All right, so let's talk first about Dash of Faith. So if you've been following Dash of Faith, who was inspired also by Dash, I mean, he's phenomenal, and he's been posting videos. And then I noticed all of a sudden he had like flashy thumbnails, and I thought, right on, like he's trying something new. But then I noticed, and he can probably tell you more than I could, it seemed like he was posting less. And so I was kind of bummed out, and I wanted to put something in his channel, like a comment or something, but I thought, you know, he's doing his thing, so he'll figure it out. He'll do what he's going to do. And then it's nice to see that after a few days later, he's decided not to do the flashy thumbnails. And what I love about that is he said, he likes actually doing the thumbnails. And now that I've started doing a few thumbnails, and this is just within the last week, it is fun to do. But if you kind of like that, it's kind of like a little craft project once you get into it. So I'm really excited that I gave it a try. I was a little bit scared to do that, and that's only in the last week. But it does take time. And so, his strength is his ability to just talk to camera. And what I love is when he went over his analytics, and I'll put a link in the description about what he's talking about and his results. But basically, he's saying it didn't affect the amount of people clicking his videos. So I think he had said that, and I love what he said. He said he's going to go au natural. One of his videos, no thumbnail, no edits, 800 views, and then the other one got 1,500 views. So, just if you're struggling or you don't want to post or you haven't posted something you've already created because you don't have the perfect thumbnail, there you go. And the reason that's working right now is because we don't think about the fact that, in the past, this is the past, internet gurus, all those ones with the big names, they all say, like, you got to do this, you got to optimize for the search engine. But when you're getting started, really, we just need to optimize for each other. Does that make sense? I need to come up with a flashy name like, optimize for each other. Because in his case, we love him. He's got all those subscribers, and we're all like tuning in to see what he has to say, just to spend a few minutes. A little coffee break with him is how I look at it. So in that case, all he has to do is just, and his titles probably aren't even like YouTube search engine optimized. So in his case, he just needs to put, whatever's on his mind and just make it, I think his title was pretty straightforward. So yeah, it's not fancy. A lot of his titles aren't fancy, but he makes just common sense. And I know he puts like one focus per video. So there's something that you can learn from him to get going is do thumbnails if you want, but if you don't want to, just get to posting. So if you've taped a bunch of stuff but haven't posted it, get going. Don't worry about the thumbnail. Okay, the other big thing is he has mentioned in this video that he figured out his niche is just to serve people and inspire the new YouTuber who's scared to get on to post with no edits, post the imperfect. So he realized if he does a flashy thumbnail, what's that supposed to do? And I thought that was interesting because, we're all new to this, the ones that are tuned into this channel. And sometimes you stop yourself short because you think, should I be posting this? Because I'm just on YouTube. Should I be posting a tip? And so when I was talking to my husband about what I was doing and where I thought I would niche, I said, yeah, I'm going to be posting YouTuber tips to new YouTubers. He's like, what? You don't have any experience. But that's the thing is I think my niche is going to be that I'm going to try one new thing and then break it down just after I figure it out to help the next person along. So what that got me thinking about is there's this YouTube channel called The Try Guys. They have something like 8 million views, and there's variations on that all throughout the internet. And some of those guys do like crazy things. I'm just going to see if I can quickly pull it up. Well, I don't want to delay too much, but anyways, I think they do like crazy stunts. Hang on one second. See, I don't even have a, what do you call it? A selfie stick. So give me a second while I pull this up. Try, and I'll include a link because they're fun. Okay, Try Guys. And like, let's look up under videos. Let's look up what their most popular things are. I don't even know if I can share you the screen. Let's see. There they are. But it'll be backwards. Okay, so their top videos, 27 million. The Try Guys get their bones cracked. The Try Guys bake pie without a recipe. And that one has 23 million. The Try Guys 400 dumpling mukbang. And then Keith eats everything at Taco Bell. The Try Guys cook dumplings without a recipe. Keith eats everything at KFC. The Try Guys get nail extensions. Okay, so these are like fabulous performing videos because that's under the entertainment category. And there's no way at this point that I'm going to do like a mukbang. I'm like 58 years old. I can't be eating all those like carbs or fattening or that just sounds disgusting. But there is a whole genre. So if you think you can mukbang some new term, look it up. It's where you just eat huge amounts of food. The Try Guys get nail extensions. Well, that sounds fun. So my niche, I think, is going to be something more practical. I'm thinking I haven't seen any channels out there where there's just new YouTubers trying out one skill that they're like technically trying to figure out. So that's what you'll get out of looking at my channel. And I encourage you to do the same. But what I'm looking for this channel to be is more than just me, is you putting things in comments, telling me what it is that you want to learn, or I'm gonna be a little bossy and I'm gonna put notes in your video saying, can you show me how to do? So I'll talk about in the next video, or I may put it just in the community channel. There's a couple of also new YouTubers who are a little further along technically that have figured out a few things for us. So I'll direct you to that in the community mode. If you hit subscribe or check my community tab, you'll see those people. But there's someone that I asked, how do you do a screen grab and show yourself? And I'm sorry, I can't remember which YouTuber it is. There was another YouTuber that I asked, could he show us how to do the 2-person interview? So that's pretty cool things. Now, this is if you want to challenge yourself to do something more than just the walk and talk video or other things. And even though I'm scared to do all these things, I kind of want to try, because I was looking at some videos and you kind of want to learn some of these technical things, not because you have to, but because would it help to serve telling the story better? Would it help to be able to educate someone, help them further along in their YouTube journey if you could tell it in an interesting way? So that's what I'm thinking. And what I'm going to be doing is along the way, like I say, explain my journey. So let me see what here. Other things that I promised that I would tell you is, so is the idea of create versus consume. So, like, it's noon, and I should have been having my ass up here, like creating. And sometimes it can be easy to just consume content like crazy. And there's different types of content. Like, I'll go through, like, right now I'm consuming a lot of this new YouTuber content, seeing what's being out there. I'm looking at guru pages, and then before you know it, it's noon and I haven't posted anything. So I'm not saying it's wrong to consume. I'm saying balance it, go ping pong back and forth. And I think that could be one of the healthiest things for your brain. I think that if you're a bit ADHD, I know I am, I'll just go like full force on something and then just my brain gets burnt out. So it's actually, if you find you're that kind of person, it's actually a fantastic thing to be able to create a little, take a little break, make sure you go have something to eat, nap it out, just rest your brain, go and consume some stuff, and then come back to it. That's absolutely normal instead of trying to put in 8 hours of creating content. That's just too hard. You'll find there's a book called Deep Work by Cal Newport. You can also look at his videos. He talks about you sort of when you're doing that like intense workout, especially when people are talking about batching, it's not always easy to create in those long like sessions. So don't just make it follow what your sort of brain chemistry would naturally do. The other thing, the point I want to bring up, and here's the thing, is right now I don't know how to edit. So if this were a fancier video, it would say, it would be the next tip, which would be get going. So if you have less than 100 subscribers, maybe you're only at 50 subscribers, and you only have about 2 to 10 views or 2 to 50 views per video, and you're like, ugh, don't worry about it. That's a natural stage of where you need to be. And I'll include a link to Ali Abdal's video. He's an internet guru, and he talks about the different stages of creation and how just play, just experiment. And he talks about a super cringe video that he has somewhere down the line. I think he thought he was going to do like song covers when he started out. So go back on his channel. He talks, he has like some cringeworthy videos, and I think he's kept it up just because he wanted to like show people like that's where he got started. And oh, I forgot to mention why I'm wearing these. I, I forgot that Halloween is just around the corner. I thought it was going to be this coming Saturday. So this is just just to show you, I got to get out here later today, so this will make more sense. I live next door to the like this guy puts up this huge pirate ship. So what I'm saying is like later today, I need to start making decorations for our house. I'm now behind the gun, but I'm still here creating is what I'm saying is despite Halloween being on the way, I got to decorate the house for Halloween. You'll see in a second. And the last thing I wanted to say is just try. Just try. And the reason I say just try is because you're going to learn all sorts of amazing things just by trying. So as an example, there's 2 videos out there. One is my own, and it was super duper early in the morning. My husband was sleeping. I wasn't about to go out in the dark and to film in the car. I didn't think there would be enough light. And I was in the bathroom when I had the weird idea is, another YouTube creator, I'll try to include his link if I can remember it. He had said he wasn't going to take us up on our dance challenge, but he said that he would lip sync. So that inspired me. And I thought, well, I want to do a lip sync. Let me give that a try. So in this very simple short that you'll see is I just lip sync to like this Canadian song, and the theme is try. And all I'm doing in that very simple video is I'm just shooting to see if I can lip sync to the music. The second one is I wanted to practice cinematic technique because my son-in-law used to do music videos in, I think it was like high school or early college or something like that. And I noticed when he shot video of me, he moved the camera in and out. So you'll see there's a little shaky cam, there's tons of movement in the camera, and I had to keep myself in frame and make sure I didn't shoot anything below my face. And I think I took maybe, I don't know, 8, 10 tries before I was happy with the one I got. And since I was literally taking a bath, I couldn't be there and the water's going to get that cold. So I think that whole sequence didn't take very long to shoot. And then later, the house is still quiet. I went downstairs while I was having my morning coffee and then just edited it. So I will also include a link below to how you can do either a lip sync or a dance and give that a try. You may not want to, but these are options if you just want to try. So whatever you choose to do, I'm saying go ahead and try. Um, if you'd like, please subscribe to this channel. If you would like to try things beyond just the normal walk and talk, just for funsies, and who knows who you'll inspire with your videos. And I think that would be really cool. Okay, so happy Halloween. The easiest thing you can do to get started is just go out, shoot what's happening in your neighborhood. If you celebrate Halloween, even we celebrate Halloween in Canada. So I'd love to see what's happening in your area. It can even be a faceless video. Just you don't even have to talk. You can also put music behind it. And again, there'll be instructions on how you can do that with music. So it could be faceless if you haven't gotten started yet. Okay, I wish you love and light, and I'm going to be checking in with you out throughout the day because it's a Sunday. It's fun day. All right, go, try.